Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the centre...
A real chance and a real let-off. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge, Neymar, Lahm plays it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Lahm charging forward down that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lahm plays it in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Hullet. Messi. That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. And this is Ibrahimovic. Nedved, aimed at the far side. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi, and claimed it back swiftly.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect disguise for that steely leadership. We knew we were in for a battle against him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Bergami with the clearance. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Ibrahimovic conceives a free kick for that. "30 minutes gone. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nedved, can he get on the end of this? So no flag here. Pull it. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Strong running down that left flank. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pull it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has ended up in no man's land. Pull it. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And he's managed to gift it back. Ibrahimovic makes a move down the right. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Probing pass. Rummenigge is wide and looking to get onto this. That's very neat. And he's there to belt it away. Bergomi defending his corner. And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Down to business again. So the first half brought no goals. Opts for safety.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergami, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation, not to mention his leadership qualities.
Don't argue with him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the counter is on. Neymar. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Knocks it into space. Davids. And decent chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Namdin are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. A probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Van der Sar punts it upfield. And here's Nedved. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Great vision. This looks promising. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, real chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Schneider.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for options, for movement. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Ibrahimovic. And that should get the job done. Crossed in again. Towering header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Hullet. And now the breakaway. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Ribéry plays it across. And it's corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
effort. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Van Dijk. And he's managed to get rid. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ribéry. Ribéry, he leaps for it. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That has been cut short. Davids. He's a sharp little ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Messi. Bonucci. And it's Lam. Bullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good play. Cross to the back post. Terrific effort! And again, that is frustrating.
Namdin really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Threads one in. Well, that pass isn't the best. So, a temporary halt to the action. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Vietnam really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Vietnam looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And here is the first touch of the second half. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. It's gone for a throw-in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is a little undercooked. Referee's given a throw. Yaya Toure to Bergamy. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Schneider. One has ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lam. That's a little off target. Chooses to go cross-field. Yaya Toure. And it's Davids. Ibrahimovic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vietnam in a very solid position, 2 to the good. He's shifting through the gears here. Bergamy. Lam has given away a free kick. Davids. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's had it taken off him. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's been shifted off it. Ribery. And he's forced to go back. He's given it away. No way through. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Ibrahimovic. Number 10, Gullit. Number
Now it's
7,
Messi. Real
Ribery.
chance here.
Number 22, Schneider.
Well, that
Number
defending is
19,
unapologetically
Messi.
persistent. It's almost
Coming on the
personal.
field,
And it had to be.
number
I'm
18,
struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Number 20, Neymar.
Out towards the flank.
Number 17,
Neymar
Hazard.
going face to face with his great rival.
Nedved.
Well read.
Substitution in
The
progress.
danger is averted. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Bale. He is through here. And he's heaved it away. Namdin have got it back and they'll have another go. Neymar. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, sweet feet. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure. Played out wide. Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yaya Toure. And it's Neymar. Lam. There's the crossfield ball. Nedved has it in a wide position. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third.
Added time.
Lam. Can he get it through? Caught offside that time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Vietnam are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Today to please take all litter bins.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
It's out for a goal kick.
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Nedved. Tries to play it through. And Dijk gets over and intercepts. Pass is just off target. Ibrahimovic might just make this.
Bullet is flagged offside.
Neymar.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he?
Getting up there!
Harmlessly behind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Lam. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It is a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can clear their lines. It's run loose here. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nedved did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That is a little undercooked. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Dink through. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Lam is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Davids. Neymar. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That looks a good ball through. And this is Nedved. Flashes header! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Vietnam really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Ibrahimovic.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Hazard finds himself offside.
Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Gullit venturing down the left. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
And here's the chance to counter.
Can he get it through? That has found him in acres of space. Buffon claims it, safe hands.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Davids.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Played into space. Van Dijk makes the interception.
And it's Neymar.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He won't be happy with that one.
Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Could move up a gear here. Schneider.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Ibrahimovic. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick request today.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Down to business again.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Gullit. Davids. Oh, easy pickings there.
Neymar pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
And this is Nedved. That is lovely. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's been hooked away. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Vietnam are looking to break at pace. He's picked his real chance! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now it's Gullit.
Vietnam are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bullet needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Ibrahimovic going after that. Stood up well to him there.
So we've reached the hour mark.
He is through here. Great vision.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Sneijder really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nedved gets it away. No way through. Well, there's the clearance. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Davids demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Neymar. Now there's a find. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. And it's been given away.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 18, Pele. Number 19, Sneijder. Number 22, Hazard. Number 7, Nedved.
Seedorf.
Coming on the field, number 20, Bullet.
Can he get on the end of this?
11, Bale. Number 8,
Quality ball.
Rui Costa. Number 17,
Lam.
Neymar. Number 10, Messi.
Vietnam are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Neymar.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he shoots! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Pele finding himself in space. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle.
There's the shot! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting cut out like that.
Number 22.
Vietnam look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Added minute has been indicated.
Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. Rui Costa. 4 added minutes on the board. And this is Pele. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's nice. Wriggles his way through. Aimed at the far side. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. And that will be it. Vietnam can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
Just a quick announcement.
Vietnam have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So we're very much on the way now.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vieira really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Seedorf clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. That is a crunching tackle. Vieira gets it clear. And he's in on goal. Caught offside that time. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar. Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in. And it's Azar.
A probing pass.
Quarter of an hour played. So it is still 0-0.
Ibrahimovic. Has a look and plays it forward. Lam. Chooses to go crossfield. Knocks it into space. Delivers the ball. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. Neymar getting forward. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rummenigge. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That pass has been well intercepted. That's going wide left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. "15 minutes till half-time. Pull it. And he's quick to return it. Space for him to turn and look. Ball swung in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Manchester United are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's with the keeper. Van der Sar. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Roberto Carlos at it in a wide position. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Ibrahimovic. He might be in here. Vietnam have it back and can go. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And we'd like to inform
So
you
very
that
little
the
to
latest
report.
travel information
Nothing
is
indeed in
currently
terms of goals
displayed
scored.
on the screen.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. That is a great pick out. And he cuts out the supply. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot.
And it's Lahm. Rummenigge. Rummenigge being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Lahm. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's straight offside. He has found a way through. Can he get on the end of this? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. That is a brilliant intercept. Takes a shot! And it's in! How they've waited! Now they have it! Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Always goal side. Now he's had a shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. And it's been given away. Tries to play it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chance here to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution for Manchester United.
It's their second corner of the game.
Ibrahimovic. Number 24, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Gets his head on it!
22,
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Seedorf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Number 15, Gullit.
And they're back on the ball again.
17, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Threads one in. And this is Gullit.
Number 14, Nedved. Substitution in progress.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good spread. Showing great feet there. Rui Costa. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Lahm. Showing good feet. Looking for the run. That's good defending. Defending in numbers. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe. That's destined for the flank. Bergomi. Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi.
Bergomi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Look at the space here. He's having a shot! Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Seedorf. And he's well positioned here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And they've switched it over to the other side. He's a sharp little ball here. Cruyff. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And this is Nedved. Tries to pass it through. Seedorf cuts out the pass. Pele is onto it in a flash. Rummenigge. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Cruyff is flagged offside. And that will be it. Vietnam were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Tries to get it clear. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Vieira.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Azar. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Neymar, played into space, and the through ball, thinks about the shot. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Neymar.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Vieira spots it and intercepts. Lam is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. Neymar. Ambitious ball here. Great ball, and he's in here. Gets his head on it! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, can they get him away? Lam. Oh, it's come loose. And that's another good win of the ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Tar gets it away. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Defending of the desperate variety. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Thuram. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the counter is on. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's destined for the flank. Neymar. Vietnam are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Hazard played out to the left flank. Aimed at the far side. Tar clears it away. Oh, what a ball! Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Nedved. And this is Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lam making a dash for it. Picks out, it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an
Look back on the first
information
45
bulletin
minutes.
from the regional
Well, I
police
think it's a
department.
case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Vietnam can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So right back into the action.
Vietnam can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Time and again they are repelled. Looking for the run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Nedved. Nedved! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. That has been cut short. He's under a lot of pressure there. Vieira. And this is Ibrahimovic. He is through here. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And back to the keeper. Oh, what a mistake! Ibrahimovic with a definite foul there. Vietnam just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Bullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Vietnam are doing very nice. Here's a chance! And that was asking just too much of him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement
18,
on both benches.
Ibrahimovic. Number 24, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 10,
That's the
Messi.
keeper's ball.
Number 22, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 15,
Roberto
Gullit.
Carlos.
Number 11,
That is good progress on the left.
number
Bale.
14, Nedved.
Rui Costa.
Number 4,
Well seen.
Rui
Saw that
Costa.
coming.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to... He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. Pele, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Gullit. Rummenigge. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. They get a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pele has it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tar, tidy with his distribution. He has found a way through. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Pedri with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Tar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well timed, excellent interception. Nedved. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Rui Costa. Lovely pass, but can he... Oh, what? It's anyone's ball now. That's another chance. Rui Costa. Spread to the right. And it's Thuram.
There will be 3
Nice
minutes
bit of skill,
added time.
and he's away. Strong running down that left flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Varane does really well to win the ball there. Look at the space here. Oh, what has happened here? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to